Welcome to our live streams. This is where the grown-ups trade. No hype, no flexing, no TikTok guru nonsense. Just focus, discipline, and respect for the craft. Here we trade gold, the oldest store of value on Earth, at the precision scalping level. That's where trading gets real. Where a single tick too early or too late decides everything. It's the hardest style of trading there is. And the highest form, too. Because it demands mastery of mind, structure, and emotion. Execution over ego. Reaction over prediction. Can it be the most lucrative? Yes, but only for those who earn it. There are no shortcuts here. You can't fake discipline at 10-second speed. Most gurus out there sell you dreams from their demo accounts. We build traders who can survive the market on their own terms. We don't promise easy wins. We teach you how to build a system that doesn't break when you do. If you're here, you already know what that takes. Courage, grit, gumption, the willingness to get punched in the face by uncertainty and still show up tomorrow with your rules intact. Because precision scalping isn't just a trading style, it's a mirror. It shows you who you are under pressure, and it forces you to get better, not just as a trader, but as a person. The focus you build here, the emotional control, the ability to act without hesitation, those are life skills. They translate everywhere. So welcome to the Barcelona Trader, where we practice the hardest craft in markets and one of the most rewarding in life. Let's get to work.
Good morning. It is 7:47 a.m. It is Friday, May 8th, and we are here to trade the New York session. Just getting things warmed up. Let's take a little look about where things stand. Actually, I'm going to change the camera angle. Don't really like this. And some of my other cameras don't seem to be working. So I'm just going to do the deed and flip us over to this one. There we go. Turn the lights down since we don't need those. Okay. Let's see what we're looking at here. If we take a look here at the 15-minute chart, let's do that. We see that market opened here at this vertical gray line. That was 6 p.m. time last evening. Immediately dropped down here to the DM2 just below it, where we bounced off and came all the way back up to the DM3, and this yellow line here is last week's high of the week. Okay, so we are right. We had a failed kind of breakout here to the top yesterday, but we are at last week's high of the week right now. All right, so let me just take the indicators off of here for a minute so we get a big look at the pivots. Okay, well, we are kind of sitting, if in terms of a range, we're kind of sitting between last week's high of the week, which is right there at around 47.30, and yesterday's point of control, previous day point of control right there, which also kind of coincides with the daily pivot point. And in between there, we've got the M3. So you could say it's the daily pivot or the point of control and last week's high of the week, or if you want to make it kind of a sloppy zone, you'd say it's between the DM3 and the daily pivot point. I like to put price in a box, as you know. Let me flip over to the one here. Let me find where I put that box. Oh, there it is. All right, here we are, back over here on the 1 minute. I'm going to put, here's our box. Right there. To right there, actually. Now we are probably coming down to that point of control, but we also have a support right here on the 1 minute Hakanashi on MT4. So I'm not going to trade into that. So let's see where things stand. All right, so what we're going to do, so just to orient you here, my bullish candles are yellow or gold Hakanashi candles. My blue candles are the bearish candles, blue for tears of sorrow. We have put price in a box. We have identified the pivot that we have above us, which is the WR1. We could also say we're bound by last week's high of the week. And the pivot below us isn't really a pivot. This is the daily pivot point right here, this gray or this kind of purple dotted line you see going across there. But the orange one is the previous day point of control. So really we're range bound now between this on the bottom and this on the top. That doesn't mean there isn't money to be made here in the middle. There is. But you have to be careful because there's it there. Things could stop. Things could get choppy. So we're just going to sit on our hands and observe things for a little bit right now. It's about 7 minutes before the start of our session, at 8 o'clock, where, you know, not that we don't take a trade if one perfectly sets up before 8 o'clock, but, you know, we try to trade between 8 and 11. We're usually not online much beyond 9:30, 10, because of course that's if we get our nut, you know, we don't want to overtrade, so we leave. Or if by that time we are at a loss, maybe have hit our maximum daily drawdown, then of course we'll sign off earlier too. But we're here to share our experiences with you and show you how we trade as precision scalpers. All right, I'm going to put the indicators back on. Really, the indicators are just support and resistance areas, and I've got a regression channel there showing me the range and the direction of the trend. I've got swing highs and swing lows and some supply and demand zones. That's really got volume indicators on the bottom. Right here in the middle of the screen is the 10-second 10-second futures chart. Over here on the upper left, I've got the 1 minute spot gold chart. Down here on the bottom left, I've got the 1 minute dollar or DXY. Over here on the far right, I've got the Reng, which, if I want to expose the entire MT4 platform, I can show that. But for execution, I just like to keep the Renko visible. And then down here on the bottom, I have FX Blue relative currency strength, the dollar versus gold. Right now, we see a tad bit weak dollar. Okay, I'm going to open the Zoom room. Hey, Tono.
How you doing, brother?
All right, how are you doing?
All right, man. You trade last night? I was on, but I didn't see you.
No, I had an event. I didn't trade last night.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Get myself set up too.
How'd you do?
You know, I placed a pending order last night while I sat down at 8,
Yeah.
and I just messed around on my prop account, but I placed pending on my MetaTrader that paid out later on in the night,
Oh,
which was great. They actually did really great. They did
nice.
let me see what they did. 1950.
Oh, wow.
I'm starting to realize that I used to love trading like that, and I stopped. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the prop firm stuff. But it's kind of it'll catch you though. If you're wrong, you wind
Yeah.
up in a hedge for a long time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But luckily, it's been on my side, so I'm not going to complain too much about it.
All right. Well, we're kind of sitting between the point of control, which is 4709, and the last week's high, which is about 4730. So that kind of seems to be our range. Not that there isn't money to make, there's money to be made in between there, but you do have the daily pivot point running through there. Or sorry, no,
Right.
the DM3 running through there, and the daily pivot point running through there. And let's see. So we're really just in a waiting pattern right now while we we have a minute and a half before the 8 a.m. candle when we see some volume come in, and we might see some, something that's worth trading. But right now, I would say there isn't an obvious next trade. So we might be waiting for 8:30 for the NFP news.
You just be careful of the spreads during that time.
Right. Yeah. The first minute or so, we usually don't trade. Yeah, this is just a sit on our hands exercise here, isn't it?
Yep.
Eight a.m. came and went. What was trading like yesterday morning? It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It's okay.
Coming up on the daily pivot point.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I want to take it down, but that pivot point is there. But it felt like it had, the momentum.
It came back here a couple minutes ago too. Earlier.
Yeah.
Turned back around, went up to 18, I believe. I wasn't even paying attention. It did another nice little move down. That would have been 6 good pips.
Yeah, but it was
Copy.
there was a lot of stuff in the way.
Okay. Sitting on support at around the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15-minute
Yeah,
Akinashi.
I'm gonna take it a little bit here though. I think it's gonna give me a touch. I was delayed. Oh, I better get out. Huh. Why do I have such a delay?
Yeah, you've been having problems this week with that, right?
Yeah.
What's your spread look like?
On micros, on micros, it's 0.3, 0.2.
This one is 893.
Let me see if I look at it on. No, I don't have it easy. I don't have an easy way to open. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, do futures. Uh, 0.4, 0.3, 0.4, 0.2. Yeah. What happened here? This is still coming down. Something is really wrong with my system. Can you hear me?
Still slow? Yeah, still slow.
Yeah, it's something is really off. Let me try something. I'm going to change Wi-Fi connections. I might drop out for just a second.
Okay. What chart is that main chart on your next to the Renko?
This one, the one in the middle,
Yeah.
that's 10-second gold futures.
Oh, 10-second future.
One minute for the COMEX open. Is it 20 right there?
Hasn't really picked a direction yet.
No, it's probably just gonna sit here for it's 10 minutes, 7 minutes before the news.
Yeah.
And since it's NFP, it's gonna be significant movement. At 10 a.m., we've got consumer sentiment again, too.
Yeah.
All right, let me get my boom stick.
I need mine too. Allergies are kicking my butt today.
Yeah, they have been me the last couple days, too. All right. Boom. All right, getting to be about 1 minute and 30 seconds for the average hourly earnings month over month, the non-farm employment change, and the unemployment rate all at once.
All right, back up to the daily pivot.
1 minute.
making people FOMO in to buy. Paying attention to the news.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Call your trades.
Okay.
All right, 15 seconds. There it is.
I had the spread jump to 100.
Yeah, that's
103
crazy.
point something.
Wow.
At 104.
Good for dollar, bad for gold on NFP. But the other two were, no, the other one was neutral and the other was just a little bit bad for dollar. So I would say, you know, based on this, we should be going down. That was a lot of chop. That wiped out people on both sides.
Yeah. I'm trying to understand Oanda spreads at 100 at 103.0. What is that?
That's like one lot. Well, what are you trading a micro or a mini?
These are, I guess they're mini.
Yeah, that's like one whole.
Well, it's hard to say because I'm trading. It's not even. It's weird because I'm trading XAUUSD on Oanda.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trading a $15 lot size, right? So if I'm saying 0.15, then what is 9.96.0?
I think
You
that is.
understand what I mean?
Yeah, I think that is a question for ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So why are we going up? I guess I'm gonna take a little bit of this. 'Cause why not?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll take a buy.
I just took, shit.
I was gonna get out and I stayed in it.
Yeah, I clicked it.
Should have took it.
I clicked out at 90 and it slipped me to 45.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. We're at the WR1 now.
Still in it. Take 160.
Nice.
Oh, at the where? WR1?
Yeah.
And the DM2, or DM3. Got out right on time. Boom, 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 boom. Back in.
Yeah.
Take it out. $28. What did we die out?
We're at a pretty big resistance zone if you look here at the daily pivot chart.
Oh, yeah.
Did you take a buy?
No, I was in a trade that I had to get out of.
Oh, yeah.
Just got out of it. These conference, they got some heavy fees, man. I mean, commission's almost $10 on $253 worth of trades. That seems
Wow.
pretty heavy,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's like, wow. That's heavy. Oh, those swap that spread fee isn't that bad. It's like $10. going to choke us to do nothing.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
You just entered a buy?
Yeah, I just took a buy only because it just did this a second ago and I made $60 on it.
Mm.
So I got out about 26 and change. So I'm thinking about doing the same thing again. That'll just get out with a $10 profit. Yeah, I just got out with $10. It didn't do the same thing. So I'm out clean now.
Nice.
Same trade.
Huh.
It gives me like 20, 25 bucks. A couple of those make 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
As opposed to just sitting waiting on something to happen. But I'm on the wrong side of it now. Should have waited for the candle to close. I broke my own rule. $12 just to get out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not taking these tiny scalps.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
I don't mind the scalp if it's going to give me $20, $25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I can do a couple of them within just a minute or two, that's a quick $100. But this was just not worth it. The risk
Yeah.
wasn't worth the reward.